Alright, hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. It's been quite a while since I've done anything on the channel. I am still using my old crappy phone, so if it doesn't look that good and it's the same old audio, it doesn't sound that good, I apologize. Some things I can't change. I've tried to do an audio boost on there, but hopefully you can hear it better at least. We are in a different area, different space to shoot things. I got some new stuff, new space to film in, and so hopefully it helps a little bit. Maybe not. Either way, it's the first video back, and I thought, what is something that would be cool to be talking about? And that's Westworld Season 2, Episode 1, Journey into Night. This is my reaction and review. Now, a lot of people, when they put reaction and review, they show clips and their reaction to it live. Well, I just finished it, so this is my first reaction to this episode. Just a little background. Westworld is an awesome show from last year. J.J. Abrams, Jonathan Nolan, people that I trust, good writers, incredible cast. Last year it was just a great big standout show that I just really loved. And it's the first season, and it didn't get that much. People liked it, but we're not talking like Game of Thrones, Walking Dead, people talking about it. I think it's a really smart show, and I couldn't wait to get back into this world. It is so crazy. This show is nuts. And it takes that source material from a Michael Crichton novel and really, amps it up to, 11. And so I really hope people start liking this show even more. And so this is my reaction and review of this, Journey into Night, as I said before. Spoilers, so get out of here if you haven't seen the episode. But it's your basic season premiere, which means it's good, but it's not great. It's your typical, what's going on since the finale. What's going on, where's everybody at, and where are we headed? Kind of like how they do on Game of Thrones, where they give everybody, a bit to say, okay, we know what happened. They do their recap. We know what happened last season. Here's where everybody's at now, after the chaos of the finale, which, again, if you're not caught up, this isn't like some shows that you can jump into. If you haven't seen season 1, you're really not going to know what happened, what's going on, pretty much, when it starts. Because for this, premiere, it's the aftermath of the big reveal that Dolores and, a lot of the other host robots, that they've been basically awakened. They can do whatever they want now. One of the big things was that the hosts could never hurt the guests. And now Robert Ford, played by Anthony Hopkins, who has now been killed, he's got this last storyline, and now there are real stakes in the park because the host can be killed. And last season it ended with a big massacre started by Dolores, the rancher's daughter, who is at first the nice one. But I'm not gonna delve into that too much because I want to make this kind of a quick video. So we've got Dolores now really embracing the violent side of her personalities that have been different personalities that she's had in her head. And it's kind of, like you understand why they're, why they're more, just as willing to shoot real people as them, as the whole guests would shoot them, like they've got a lot of rage. They've got a lot of, when they're remembering how much mistreatment they've had, they have no problem killing people. And especially Dolores, she seems to be enjoying it. She's really embracing it. Teddy, played by James Marsden, you can already tell that he even though he may kind of know that what's going on, he's already like thinking to himself, like, how far do we want to go with this? And there's not much to her part of the story. She meets up, saying that there's a bigger world, and she wants to be, go after that too, which, definitely means that she's getting out of this, scenario. She's going to be out in our world, their future, whatever. So let's also, let's go on with Bernard, which is really very interesting because there's a lot of time issue here, like how much time had gone by, and that's where the mystery of this season is going to be. I think is this missing kind of like time between the massacre and what Bernard sees at the end, which is really crazy, from where you go. Like, and there's this information, there's this huge gap of things that we don't know. So that's going to be where the cool mystery part comes in. I was wondering where we were really headed, and with the whole reveal at the end that there's this body of water and all the hosts seem to be dead in it. Um, what killed him? You see the tiger that was in the trailer, the robot tiger. So you know that there's bigger things happening, and it's really exciting to start to see that. You see Bernard really desperately trying to hide that he's a robot. And then we've also got Maeve. I'm jumping because I really don't have much time on this. So Maeve, she's back in it. She's going back to try to find her daughter. She's got Lee, the writer. She meets up with Rodrigo Santoro again, who didn't die in that massacre at the end of last season. That was really interesting. Of course, there's more wieners flapping around in this, so good for you girls. You get to, I don't think there's any boobs. There is a wiener. Sorry for everybody. I don't find it sexy. So but it's fair. Just as many wieners as there are boobs in these shows now. I do like when with the Man in Black, Ed Harris, getting to talking to the little robot version of Robert Ford. You can kind of hear Anthony Hopkins' voice a little bit in the background, where he kind of lays out to Ed Harris where things are gonna go, and then Ed Harris blows robot kid's face off. So. That's pretty much my reaction. It's really good. It is a setup episode, and so going forward, we can see a lot where this mystery is going. I'm sure I've missed a lot of things. I did like the player piano was playing. Ain't We Got Fun. I was expecting more Radiohead, but hey, that's we got to switch it up. It's season 2, so. There's just the show is really ambitious, and now that I know like characters like Shannon Woodward are coming back that we thought were dead, things like that there's gonna be so much more mystery. So like I said, this is a good episode. It's not great. It's your typical setup thing, but this has got so much room to go. So I am really happy to be talking about this. Hopefully, I will have more time to talk about it later on a different video for another episode. So anyway. Welcome back. Hopefully you guys can hear me better this time. We've got Avengers Infinity War coming up, so we will talk to you next time. This is Rob from Smirking Gun. First video back. If you liked it, please hit like and hit subscribe. We had 35 subscribers, but we lost a couple last year, so have a good day. Subscribe.